MLB The Show in this presentation. Now into the box, Mickey McDonald. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Aviators.
Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Now here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So the next to bat will be Mikey White. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We played an inning, still 0-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Seth Brown. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Varsho is right there, 1 down. And stepping in, Jonah Bride, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
First offering on its way. Tyler Ramirez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got to the...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Bottom of the 3rd now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Buddy Reed. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Ben Gelman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away, but the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of 3rd.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Batting 9.
Lorenzo Quintana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ballgame. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mickey McDonald flew out in his only at-bat so far.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate now, Yu Chang, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here's the 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Mikey White, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mikey White becomes out number 2 this inning. He's set, and the pitch. Seth Brown is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in. McDonald is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Jonah Bride. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. And now, Buddy Reed. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as Ben Gelman stepping in now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now to the plate, here is Lorenzo Quintana. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. This is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. This pitch is popped up.
I got it.
And this is taken in for the 2nd out. Ready now is Mickey McDonald. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Yu Chang stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
1-1. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. Striding in is Mikey White. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and that's out number 1. Next, here is Seth Brown. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. Into the box, Jonah Bride. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Standing in now, Tyler Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball's...
A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken it, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark.
Sixth. MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues. So now here is Ace looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Ace.
Stay hot, J-Doc. Here we go.
From the stretch.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. We'll move on to the second inning underneath Laughing Mountain. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Ace.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
High in the air out to center field. Reed is there, and he has it for the first out. And now in the box, Ace. He flew out in his last debut. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 13 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2. Ace. Stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Dig! And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
the third baseman, number 4, Mikey.
Hit in the air out to left field. Ace finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Next to stand in is Ace, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, this guy handles lefties pretty well. Is that above 300 batting average to test? He swings it really good from the right side.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the. Next up is Ace. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty,
he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ace. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First pitch coming, here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ace stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Find the ball.
So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today.
Now it'll be Ace, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it. Right
Listen,
here.
I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
Come on.
Lund rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 8th now. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise...
Next to dig in. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Bees put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Dylan Cease with his 4th win this season. Hogan Harris struggled. Just about.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show.
Back to one of our lead stories here on MLB Central. An exciting two-way prospect getting the long-awaited call to the major leagues. Now, this guy's
Can we switch into the chorus right now? I want new friends, but then I want me. They have some fun, but then they just leave.
The Big A. We've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Roll will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one. One of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today.
So now here is Miles Straw looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat.
Number 3.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ace has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Wastes no time in making an impact out in the field. Back to the top of the order now, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Runner's going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ace comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Ace, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here.
Ready now for L.A. Ace comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Happ scoops it up. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ace has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Next to hit is Ace. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Vasquez, base runner at first with one out. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got...
Here's Michael Brantley. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no run. Now to the plate, Ace. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. Fun.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division. Colby Allard is ready to go as he'll be on the mound. And now here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
And now a pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. First pitch of the AB on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the two-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Batting fourth.
Trevor Story steps in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The average sits at 294, 13 home runs, and 30 RBIs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
And we got 2.
The 2-1.
That's the ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Full count, 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need. Coming in for his first at-bat, David Dahl, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Reined in, and that's the first down. Up next for the Rangers, Pedro Ibanez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
2-1.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They move to the 3rd with no score. So here is Sherton Apostle. He really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
That's in there, base hit. Apostle is on his way home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box, Barry Iswaldo. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On now to the top. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So next to hit is David Dahl. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
That's the ball.
Misses, ball 2.
2-2 is the count.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Stepping up is Pedro Ibanez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Hey, play some first. Play some first.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Nate Lowe. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. One and two.
1-2. The count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Sherton Apostle. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Jose Trevino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so the runners at the corners now with 1 away. So stepping in is Tommy Pham, trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Barry Iswaldo is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next, it'll be Nick Solak, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Lays off 1-0. Hit out towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Hit in the air down the right field line. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. 13-6. The final score in this ball game. Texas swung bats well with 16 hits. Colby Allard with his 4th win this season. Base ace allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Jose Leclerc records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 1st of the year. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get digging in, the switch hitter, Ace, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First offering on its way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2.
Count is full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Walker patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ace. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ace. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Mike Trout. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. As a look, now the pitch.
Well, the Angels have been just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
A rookie has a lot of expectations on them, and a lot of that comes from how they